Good morning. Good morning, all students. Where are you all? Okay. Get in. Get in. Okay. Thank you. Good morning to everybody. Yeah, in the similar topic, I told you the last class that is industrial sickness. Yeah, it is a conceptual framework. Yeah. So, yeah, this industrial sickness, in the sense, it is a process of industrial sickness. Then, how to overcome? In the sense, a conceptual framework, this concept industrial sickness, it is the framework in the issue of industrial sickness. So mainly the government concentrating especially the recovery it is the major aspect. Basic industries, advanced industries, the way they are running, what is their infrastructure. Some industries from day one they are in sick, in the sense it is the last position from day one. That means the reasons behind that it is very simple, that the before commencement of a business or company, their study was absolutely wrong. In the sense, even for writing of research paper also we will go for review of literature. So on our topic we will go for review of literature and we will study different types of articles which earlier published. In the similar way, industries also they need to make or go for study before commencement of industry. So then only there is a possibility for growth. So this is the important basic conceptuals for sickness. So the majority industries in India, nearly we have given in table around 410 industries is sick, especially in 1991. So prepared one 10 years decade information in that in 1991, not less than 4 to 500 sickness it was happen during that period due to the more number of industries are established in that particular period, in that particular decade. So the thing is the conclusion aspect, in the sense what precautions are to be kept in mind government, that is important. It is pioneering situations, they're supposed to be take out their problems, they solve the problems. Liberalization is somewhat is okay, but not for all the industries. I think in during Chidambaram period, I think 126 private banks are established. So as per their norms, nearly 20 to 30% they supposed to be keep as a reserve. So government got in the form of a reserve fund some crores and millions of the amount. ICICI also they have started one bond system. I'll tell you one example. I think in 1995, 96, they opened their bonds. The minimum is 5,000 rupees. If you buy 5,000 rupees bond, then they have given so decade and 5 years gap. That means the slab's value. So every 5 years the amount was increasing. So if you are not withdrawn that money, after 25 years you will get 1,26,000. This was their bond. It was very popular on those days, because 5,000 is at present equal to 5 lakhs. Those 5 days. Those days 1995, 96 I'm talking. So before 20 years, 25 years, the 5,000 is nothing but at present 5 lakhs. So you can guess it. With their 5,000 rupees, our money, and providing 1,26,000 after 25 years. What I am speaking just now, those 5,000 is nothing but after 25 years, as per our norms, it will be 5 lakhs. 5,000 is nothing but 5 lakhs. So in that case, they are providing 1,26,000. See that how many times they multiplied our money. Our money they have multiplied in terms of profit. 300 times, that is our money, not their money. We have invested. They returned back 1,26,000. And with our money, they increased their funds nearly 300%. I am talking about one single person 5,000 rupees, like so many people. So what I mean to say, the final thing, wherever you go and whatever you do, the before commencement of anything, you need to make survey. That too survey in different variables. Then conclude it. Then commencement of business. Then go on study. Then prepare well-structured administration. Then buying of raw material. Then manufacturing expenditure. Try to reduce all type of expenditure for the maximization of profits. This was main motto of the business. Thank you one and all.